celebrate it with in a community event. They do it as a way to share sweets. They share, I guess, throw colors at each other. We won't talk about that piece, I guess, here, water and all that. But the reason it, like as we were celebrating Holi a few weeks ago at our house and in a community, it sort of connected me to a place like how Willox conference is all about. It's about community. It's about sharing our success together. It's about sharing all the good things that are actually done. So that's actually like helped me connect together to say, hey, this is similar to what we do at the Willox conference. So I wanted to start with that and just have my perspective on why I'm excited about Willox conference. Why open source Willox? What was the rationale behind why we thought about Willox as a key element of the overall data strategy? So for folks who don't know, we started at Meta. There is interactive engines, which is like the SQL engines where which uses Vlogs. We have batch. We have streaming engines that are powered by Vlogs. And honestly, if we had done this alone and if we had just done this, it would have taken a lot longer and not battle tested. So on a given day, we would see 2 to 3x efficiency, reliability improvements, and wall time latency improvements just because of Vlogs. But if we had done it alone, the battle testing where IBM doing it, Microsoft doing it, Intel doing it, a lot of other companies contributing together, we wouldn't have got the battle tested. And execution engines are hard. Like to talk about this fundamental building block, execution engines are hard. And if we, rather than us doing it alone, rather than us doing it as, oh, if every company says, hey, we'll innovate on the execution engine, or Ori's here, and if he's innovating on the optimizer, if everybody else is innovating on every level, it's kind of a painful process. Why do that? Why not just have one part being innovated, and we can share the code, share the learning? And that was another inherent reason why we thought we would actually open source. And then Pedro ran some numbers a few weeks ago, 200 fixes in the last year to help us accelerate Prestissimo for our own use cases. That's a lot of fixes that has just gone into production and helped Meta. So it's like this two-way street that sort of helps us move forward. And that's why it's exciting for us. And when I think about this two-way source, it's not just with Willox. We have PyTorch as an example. We have examples around Llama models. So it's just another mechanism we have that where we've seen success across the board. And I want to take this from a paper that we published a few weeks ago. It's about going fast, obviously, but it's also about going far and going together. And yes, sometimes it feels like, yes, the starting point of this could be a slower one, but it's about going 2 steps slower so that we can actually go faster together in long run. And that's why I think the theme for me was go far and go together, and go faster over a long period of time rather than go fast in the first cycle and then lose the steam. So that is inherently why I think about the open sourcing. And so I want to summarize this with 3 things. Innovation at Meta, if you think about it, Presto plus Vlogs as a combination has been critical for us. We see massive gains in the efficiency, reliability, as well as the latency side. When I think about the movement of tech, I think about Vlogs contributions across the industry. I think about how we've actually taken Spark contributions back into our community, where we get the technology back. We've got Llama models, we've got PyTorch, and it's all going to be part of our story of two-way tech movements. It's very critical for us to be part of that open source. So we embrace open source in a very different way at Meta compared to many other companies maybe. But this is what is inherently what we want to contribute back and forth. And then I want to leave you all with this concept of Velox is not just one effort for us. It's about part of our broader modular architecture vision that where we want all of us to contribute together on every element of the technology stack. Pedro will cover more later in the day, but uh, I'm glad we have a lot of different folks who've joined from different companies to attend this session. I'll be there in the first half if folks want to meet. I unfortunately have to leave in the later half of the day. It's my wife's dad's birthday. He's here with us for a few months, and I actually want to celebrate the birthday and dinner with him later tonight. But I'm here for the first half. Would love to talk to any of the folks today. And with that, I won't take a lot of time. I'll hand it over to Pedro, who will talk about the modular vision. Thanks, folks.